and thank you for coming to my channel. This is Rick's Garage, and today we're at Orange County Fire Station number 57 here in Aliso Viejo, California. And my wife and I are getting ready to present to the station the Fire Department New York Ladder Company number 9 fire truck from Agora Models. Now they do know that one has been built for them and is going to be delivered today. I've already made some pre-arrangements to come here to do some filming. And I'm going to hand this camera off to my wife so she can continue with filming everything that's going to go on as we present this fire truck to this fire station. So let me go ahead and hand this camera off to my wife, and we'll walk up to the door and give them their fire truck. So we're just going to walk up here, and we're just going to ring the doorbell. Hi, I'm Rick. I have something for you. We're just videotaping right now. The fire truck's in my car. Do you guys have a little truck or a little like a hand cart?
We don't have a hand cart.
You don't have a hand cart? Okay, well, yeah, if you want to help out.
Sure.
Yeah, I just need a couple of you guys to help me out with it.
No problem, sir.
All right, so. So if the diorama together, and it's not that hard, so if somebody can hold that, and be careful, these things are pretty fragile. This drops, it'll shatter.
Oh, okay.
And then this is just an info card and a AC/DC adapter. Okay. And this is your truck.
Oh, look at that.
So that's your fire truck.
Oh, awesome.
So that door, and if you could just kind of lead the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course.
Oh, this is perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, so this is a fire truck that's, it says New York Fire Department on there because this is fire truck number 9. It came from Station 33 in New York. And this actual fire truck was one of the first responders to 9/11. And unfortunately, I think they lost about 2 or 3 firefighters in that call. So this is really a tribute to a remembrance to that. But for me, it's a remembrance of you guys. All the things that you do. And when I saw this truck being offered, I thought this was the perfect thing for me to give you guys. I have a degree in firefighting, but I never was able to become a firefighter. I wanted to be John Gage, or I wanted to be a paramedic. And way back in the day, you had to be a firefighter first before you can become a paramedic, but I was never able to actually get the job, so my life went into a different direction. So I have a little bit of an emotional attachment to this and to the fire department. So that's one of the other reasons why I wanted to give this to you, is my respect and admiration and thanks. Which one of you guys is the engineer?
Right here.
Okay, so you actually drive the truck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's your key. Let me show you how this works. Okay, this is all die-cast metal. There are some plastic parts in it, ABS plastic, but it's mostly all die-cast metal. It weighs about 12 or 13 pounds. The ladder does extend up, like so. I'm not going to extend it all the way up. And this will extend up to about 31 inches high, okay? It's a little bit stiff. If you want to extend it, you hold your finger right down in here, if I can do that. Here we go. And you can extend the ladder up this way.
Okay.
Okay? There are some detailed parts here that can actually snap off, so you want to make real careful on how to do that. And then you just continue to do that all the way up, like so. I can get my hand in there, and this also extends all the way up. And then it continues to extend to about 31 inches. This is all plastic in through here. There are some metal parts in there. And then of course you just reverse it back down, and back down again. And then right here, there's a little button right here that you push, lift this up just a little bit, and then that will just raise all the way down, just like so. This does swivel around as well, so if you were to lift this back up again, and you take your stabilizers, these are called stabilizers, right? I got that term right?
Stabilizers, outriggers, yeah.
That comes down like this. These are metal. And then you're able then to move your ladder around. This is really not a toy to play with on a daily basis.
Right.
I don't know, do you have kids come through here or any type of tours? Or?
Yeah, but nothing unsupervised.
No, okay. So, well, no, the reason why I asked that, this might be something you want to show the kids
Yeah.
or something like that. But normally it would just sit in whatever cabinet or place that you want to put it in. And then you just lift these back up again. Just so, and then just push that button down that I showed you, and that just raises or just lowers it all the way back down like so. All the cabinets are made out of metal, and they do open and close. If you want to open it here, you can put your hand in there. They are actually, then you can see some of the tools.
Nice. That's
The
very
tools that are in there. So you've got tools all over. All the cabinets open and close. They do have tools in all of them, and the cabinets are shut. There is magnets in there that keep the door shut.
Oh, nice.
Of course, you've got your cab over here that opens and shuts. This one here likes to shut by itself, and then the driver's side over here as well. So I'm going to turn this truck around very carefully, like so, and over here in this compartment, you have your on and off switch, is where you would power on or turn it on. Now this does take 3 AAA batteries, and I did bring you an AC/DC adapter so you can plug it in the wall. I'm not sure where you guys are going to plug this,
Oh, cool.
but I did modify the battery compartment that you can do that with. Changing the battery is a little, it's not easy to change the batteries.
Right.
So I'll show you how to do that a little bit later on, which is why I got you the AC/DC adapter. A friend of mine in the UK actually made this, and he owns a company called Part Work Upgrades, and he actually made this power adapter for
Oh,
me.
neat.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does have the UK weird plugs. I have not converted to the easier plugs that we've got. So he also did this diorama here, which is similar that you would see in a museum. Okay.
Yeah,
And it gives you a little bit of information on the fire truck. Okay, so to turn this fire truck on, this is your key. Where's the engineer? Where's the engineer? There you go. Okay. So to turn this on, you just flip that switch. Okay, and then you'll see that there are some buttons here on the dashboard. So these buttons right here, those red buttons right there, and there's a red button here on the top, right here on the dash.
Okay.
Okay, so just go ahead and push the furthest one on there. Just go ahead and push that if you can. So there's your siren and your lights.
Works better than our sirens.
And it is loud. Okay, now if you push that down again, you'll turn that off. Okay, now the button right next to it turns on the lights. Okay, so your front lights and your rear lights. Okay, now the next button right up here on the dash operates your horn. No, on the dash, on this, right up here, yeah. Okay, and then there's one more button. You see that black box that you see right there?
Yeah.
There's a button that's sticking out. If you push that button in, you may want to use the other end of and push that in, it will operate your turn signals. So that one's operating the right, you push it again, and it operates the left, or actually I'm looking at it backward, left and right, and it also operates your lights here in the back as well. The chassis is made out of metal. Of course, the wheels turn, and this does have a working suspension. There are springs in the suspension, and the wheels do turn. It's a little bit complicated or hard to turn the wheel. Get your hand in there, but the wheels do turn left and right.
Nice.
Okay, but that is your fire truck. Now here in the back, let's see if I can't turn this around just a little bit. This way, those doors right here, if you can open those, it's a little Might be a little difficult to do. Can you get those open? Here, move the ladder up a little bit. There you go. You got your ladders. Got your spare ladders. Those ladders, they're plastic.
Cool.
They just come right out, and you can see your ladders.
How long did it take you to build this thing from start to finish?
6 months.
Wow.
It's 6 months. There's different ways of building this. You can do it as, this is a subscription-based kit. So when you subscribe to it, typically they will send you 1 box of parts per month for 12 months.
Oh wow.
Okay, but I bought all 6 at the same time, and then the additional 6 I did monthly. So it really took me 6 months to build the kit.
Wow.
Every day. So yeah, and I've built quite a few other type of models. I've done the Shelby Cobra, the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger. I've done the Super Snake. I'm right now doing a Lamborghini, the kit car from Knight Rider. I'm also doing for some friends of mine. And but the fire truck was something really, really special for me, and that's something I really wanted to do for you.
Oh, it turned out amazing.
One little detail you got. The windows do move up and down.
Oh, cool.
So you can roll your windows up and down.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's your entire truck. And
That's awesome.
What a neat
now it
item.
does come with a diorama. Forgot about that. This is kind of made out of plastic, but I think it's more like a resin.
Mhm.
So we have this here. And then we have this piece here, and they are put together by magnets, so you can see them how they kind of snap together. And just like that. And then we have this piece here. This goes in the center. This one here goes in the far left. This is supposed to look like Station 33. And I don't know if you know where Station 33 is. It's on Mercer Street in New York. That goes on just like that. If I can get that to... Okay, maybe this is on the wrong side. No, it's on the right side. And then this comes over here. This is not wanting to stand up for some reason. Maybe I've got these things on the wrong side. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay, that's working fine. That goes in there like that. And, oh, I did. Here are your magnet ports right there. Okay. Then this also has magnets on the side. And this goes on just like so.
Oh, neat.
Okay, and then, depending upon which way you want your truck to go, depending upon how you want to plug this in, if you're going to plug it in the wall, you can put it in any way you want, and then this goes just like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Very, very cool. Wow. What a really, really neat thing.
So, yeah, another question is where you guys going to put it.
That, you know what? I mean, it's a complete showpiece with us being a division station. To create something in the front office where people who come in and visit can see it firsthand would be a great spot, but it also would be, enjoyed in the station here too.
Yeah, I kind of thought you call this your rec room or your lounge room?
The day room.
The day
Yeah.
room. I kind of thought that's kind of like where you guys would put it.
Yeah.
I don't know how do you guys have a rec room? Do you have a pool table or a ping pong table? Or
No, we don't.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, what do you guys do between calls? Wash and wax the fire truck?
Yeah, there's always maintenance and training and all that. So it's, like I said, this area for us to see is a great area, but we also have multiple staff in the front with visitors coming in and out of the station, obviously, as you guys came in through the front door. So one of the two spots, will kind of be both great on either side of it. So we have to figure out somewhere to where it could be, kind of a centerpiece, to be able to.
Yeah, I could, if it helps you out a lot, if it helps you out at all, there is a display case that you can put this in to protect it from dust and dirt and so forth. I can see about getting you one of those. I just didn't know how you guys were going to display this, and if you wanted to display, or you had a display case.
We can easily create something out of it, but this is, I think, right here, what we have is absolutely perfect. You know, lots of people can kind of see the details inside and out of it, and able to kind of show it off, which is really unique.
So I have a question in terms of the fire truck itself. This is a boom that extends out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this cage brings the firefighter up to where he needs to be to do whatever he needs to do. Why does this have ladders on it?
They still climb it.
They still climb
We
it?
can put it. You can put it up. You can fly it from. This is a pedestal.
Uh-huh.
The engineer can actually fly it from here, put it where they want it, and then climb up and work from the bucket. Or they can fly it from the back here in the back.
Oh, okay.
So you can still access. You have it on a roof. You can still access to get up to the roof. You don't have to bring the ladder back down.
Oh, okay.
So if you're on a roof and you want the ladder up there because if something happens, the guys need to get off. If the engineer takes it away and puts it back down, then they just usually took their ladder away. That was their escape.
Oh, okay. All right. Like I said, I got my degree from Santa Ana College, and way back in the day, what you guys do now, what they did back then is, I'm sure you guys laugh your ass off when you're watching Emergency.
It's a good show. It's so long. It's great.
Well, it's two shows actually influenced my life. That, and there was a show called Sea Hunt, where he was a scuba diver, and that's how I got into scuba diving. And I figured, well, one show did it for me, but Emergency, I was never able to achieve my goal on that. But I did everything I possibly could, but just could not get there. And but anyway, this is just an appreciation and thanks for everything that you guys do.
Oh, we really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so
Find
much.
a good spot for it.
Yeah.
Where do you plug in the AC adapter if they want?
Okay, so we're discussing that. Underneath here, you may need a flashlight to see underneath. And I've modified the battery cover to that where the battery cover is actually held in by some electrical tape.
Okay.
Okay, so if you remove the electrical tape, the battery cover comes out, and you might be able to still see a couple holes that I drilled.
Yeah.
All right, those holes are going to actually allow you to thread this. These are the two battery terminals. So it does take 3 AAA batteries, but this is basically does the job. And you just put these into like normal batteries. So you got your negative and you got your positive ends.
Okay.
Okay. So obviously this goes toward the spring area, this goes toward the contact area. Then this adapter, this plug, would then go through the hole of the battery cover, which then plugs into this plug right here, and then this over here is your plug that goes into this, just like that. Then you take your adapter from the UK, this big old funky thing, plug that into there, and then you got yourself a plug that we can use in our circuit. But like I said, my friend, his name is Ian, and he actually designs this. He designs a lot of mods, and he also did that display there for you. So, yeah, and there's 2 holes in that battery cover because I'm not sure if you wanted to show your truck going in this direction or the other direction.
Good.
So that way you would be able to route your cable out to the direction that you wanted it to go in.
Okay.
Which I imagine you wanted to go in this direction here, or this direction.
Yeah.
So, before the thing actually falls off the cabinet. So there you go.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah,
so much.
thank you very much.
Oh.
It means a lot, and I know it's a labor of love for you and the passion you have too. So we truly appreciate you even taking the time and really bringing it over and having it kind of be a part of our story here too. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much. It was a pleasure building this, and it was a pleasure giving it to you. You're not the only station. I'm doing it for all the stations in the area. So, and I also took some photos. I was here a long time ago trying to take photos. I don't know if any of you were here during that time. That's trying to get what you guys put into these cabinets.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the person I was talking to, again from the UK, was supposed to make some 3D parts for that. He never got around to it. So the parts that you see in there is what the parts came with the kit.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be reminiscent of Station 33.
It's awesome. Yeah.
And your
Awesome.
service of being first responders, paramedics, and firefighters.
We thank you both very much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
No,
Okay.
yeah, it's a lot of time. So I really just, once again, that's quite the honor. Thank you.
So which one's the captain?
That's myself.
Oh, okay. And your Captain Bauer?
Bauer, yeah.
Again, Rick.
Thank you
and
very
your,
much.
Engineer Justice.
Engineer Justice. Paramedic. Lou, and paramedic.
Daniel on one.
Ansalon. Firefighter, and what, you're just a firefighter.
yeah.
EMT. Oh, EMT. Well, I also want to introduce my wife, who's behind the camera. This is Michelle.
I'm Michelle.
Meet you.
Okay, so, wow, that's it.
Thank you.
Thank you
It's
so
awesome.
much. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Really, really neat. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that was Fire Station number 57 here in Aliso Viejo, California, receiving their Agora Models FDNY fire truck, tower ladder number 9. I want to thank Captain Bauer, Engineer Justice, paramedics Lou and Anderson, and firefighter EMT Carter for their hospitality and the privilege of giving them this gift of appreciation and for all that they do. And for all the firefighters serving our city in Aliso Viejo and surrounding cities of Laguna Hills and South Orange County, California. Thank you so much for your service.